Hey everybody, it's me Ryan. Got a lot of calls and questions on Facebook regarding what me and Rachel are doing, so I figure I'd give you a little video of our boat to kind of show you guys what we're doing here in San Diego. So yeah, let's see what we got. I don't know how loud the wind's going to be on here, but I'll just show you a little bit of the marina. The back, we got like a nice shade canopy on the boat, plenty of places for seating. The marina is very nice. I have been living here a week, enjoying it every bit. Those little towers up there, there's all kinds of amenities that a hotel would normally have. Pool, spa, laundry, lounge, Wi-Fi, you name it. But anyways, about the boat. We bought this sailboat, Blondie, and yeah, it's quite a deal. Racing sailboat, all kinds of bells and whistles that we would never actually need, but it's cool to have. So let's just go down below deck and I'll give you guys a tour. Let me close this thing up so I don't get glare from the sun. There we are. All right. At first you just come down these little stairwell to the companionway. All right, we'll start here. This boat is a racing boat, so it was actually very sparse when they made it, but the previous owners did a bit of cabinetry work in it and added some stuff. We'll just start all the way here in the back. In the middle here. That's a top loading refrigerator. It opens here. Actually goes down there pretty far. Works really well. The floors are currently temporarily plywood, which I'm actually going to cover with either teak or vinyl teak or something. But you come here. This is a brand new, year and a half old, 80 horsepower diesel engine, which is kind of cool. So you don't have to go on sail power all the time if you don't want. It locks away there nicely. And in the back, right here we have a bunk. It's one of the old sailing bunks for in the racing, but there's a couple batteries and some industrial stuff there that pertains to the diesel engine. That's an auxiliary fuel tank that's brand new, that's not hooked up yet, but that's huge. That's so much fuel for that diesel engine. That's for if we want to do some coastal cruising. But back behind that bulkhead, the boat actually goes another 15 feet back. So lots of storage space, and as you could tell, it's wide open. It's not claustrophobic and enclosed like some sailboats. The only bad thing right now is all those wires hanging. Whoever had this boat, man, they wired this thing for surround sound and cable TV in multiple locations. So there's like 2 miles of coaxial cable and speaker cable everywhere that I've just been working on pulling out. Above here we've got some nice wooden cabinets. Whoever did the cabinetry on this did a fantastic job. There's some little windows up here that go to the cockpit that are, you know, you could seal those up, let the air in. Moving back, we have this nice little bench which can be used as, you could sleep there, bed, bench, whatever you want. These little handy cabinets. Most of the cabinets right now are empty because they're everywhere and I don't have enough stuff to fill them all yet, which is good. Has these little LED lights up here above in the grab rail, there and like up in there. So pretty nice. We'll back up, come down here to look at the galley. It's not much, it's just this little L. Has a microwave, hot and cold pressurized water, also a foot pump for water, a little bit of storage. You know, it's things you would expect for a tiny kitchen. Yeah, you could tell it needs some work right there. But anyway, there's our kitchen. This stove is kind of interesting. It's a propane stove. It's called a gimbaled stove, so if we're sailing and underway and we start heeling, it'll lean. See, it's kind of like a little pendulum. It'll lean with the boat and it'll absorb all the motion. So you could actually put a pot on there and there's little holders that you clamp onto this that hold your pot. So you could actually be, you know, making some stew while you're underway while your boat's leaning 20-something degrees over. So, seems cool. This little pillar thing is the mast. Oh, don't mind my shorts hanging from there. I've been doing a lot of swimming. I'm going to do some tidying up. These are hydraulic lines. This boat has a lot of bells and whistles for going really fast, but I'll learn more about those later and worry about tightening things up once I do more of the remodeling. Little air vents all over too. Coming to this side, this is the navigation station. It's just practically a built-in desk. It opens up, has stuff in there, has the electrical panel above, and as you can see, more wires that I'm working on. nice little area. I might actually set up a little computer monitor there with GPS, so we could use for internet and when we're browsing around while we're here in the marina. This side, it's another bunk, very similar to the other side. Not much is different. It's pretty much a mirror image. Awesome storage. Like, all these storage spaces are still empty. I haven't used them yet. This is the refrigerator in the middle. This is the other side of it. Engine's under there. Little junk drawer area. Sailing winch handles, you know, miscellaneous stuff. Back here, they built another desk. So it actually used to have a swing out seat, which I'll probably get and put one there, but it has a little slide out for your keyboard and a little counter that goes back, extra sails I have there. And right there, that's more storage below. And you can see way back into the bulkhead, but all those lights are turned off right now. So we will go back this way, and we can look forward up here to the berth. This little hallway area is kind of interesting. I got like my shoes and stuff here, but it's just open. So I'm gonna build a cabinet right here for like a hanging locker for clothes, and then underneath I'm gonna add some drawers for, you know, clothes storage. So it'll be like a really big dresser. It's about a 5-foot span area right there, so plenty of room. There's more or less the bedroom, or the forward berth. It actually goes under there very far, so I might find some creative way to store something in there. But this is kind of interesting. It's kind of like a pointy shaped bed, but the front back there, it's hard to see how wide that is. That's actually a full-size sleeping bag that's on it. So the back is actually about the width of like a full-size bed, and then up here in the front, it's like at least the width of a king-size bed. I don't know how wide this camera really makes it look, but it's pretty big. And then up above, there's a nice big old hatch with some peanut butter holding it open for some great, fantastic ventilation for this nice San Diego air. Coming over here, this is kind of a big walled off area, which is currently being built. It's all formed up and mocked up for a bathroom. And we're going to be changing a lot of stuff here, but floors are in place. It's got the little marine toilet, little sink there, you know, all the plumbing and everything that's needed for that. But this is all going to get cleaned up and prettied up and hidden, all the wires and everything. There's like a fuse panel just hanging down in there right now. That's one of the AC breakers. That's going to get changed, but yeah, some TLC is needed. But it'll definitely happen. More of the, here's what the floors used to look like. This is a teak floor here. Let me close this door. This is the teak floor. It's just a nice wooden looking floor. Actually, it's balsa. It's really light. It's balsa and teak. I'm considering doing the whole floor in this. Looks really nice, wood grain, but the original stuff that was in this just got thrashed from use, because this is a ocean-going boat, and the original owner and the previous owner used it a lot. So in the meantime, we will have this plywood, which I will use for templates, and this nice little sweet rug that I found in the boat. But yeah, we'll just be using this in the meantime until we are able to get the new stuff and pretty much start getting it going. I'd pull it up, but you got to do it in a certain order. I think this is the one you got to do first. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Let's see. I don't know. There's a certain order you got to do it, but they're packed in there like a puzzle. Here we go. This one I can do. Yeah, see? And then there's the bilge under there, which is nice and clean, nice and dry. But I guess you could use it for more storage, but I wouldn't. But yeah. So this is our boat. It's a sailing vessel Blondie, it is named. And we will probably keep the name because, you know, it fits having a wife that happens to be blonde. But she's a pretty boat. Definitely needs some TLC, some cleaning up, some buffing, but yeah. Alright guys, well, that's what I'm up to. So hope to hear from you guys soon. Bye.